Hey everybody, I'm back. Yes. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say that this is a general introduction slash set of announcements slash thank you to everybody. So if you don't want to hear all of that, feel free to click the timestamp. It should be in the description box. You can go straight to your reading for the month. I know how it is. Sometimes you don't want to hear all that. I have some notes because, like, a low-key, I'm nervous. No, but also I just, like, feel really bad because I haven't, posted in a minute. Anyway, look, I want to say thank you. Because number one, I have, like, 200 subscribers. Again, I feel like I mentioned that in the other video, but this is, like, thank you just in general. Because that's very surprising. I wasn't really sure if anyone would ever be interested because, like, so that's just the one thing. The other is that it's just, throughout this whole thing of, like, being an internet person, like, at least to a certain degree, everyone has been so nice and supportive. And I mean that with, like, kind words consistently. People really speaking really well about themselves, which is very important. I feel like when people have that kind of energy about themselves, it's a lot easier to, like, feel good about yourself. And just, like, hearing a bunch of cool stuff about everyone, from everyone, and just, like, sharing an interest and having fun, that's really special to me. And so I do want to say thank you, whether it's your first time coming here. It doesn't really matter. I feel like, especially with just, like, being around doing this long enough, and just all y'all who've been rocking with me. I really appreciate you guys. A lot. And so I did want to say that, yeah. And honestly, but yeah, thank you. I wanted to make that very clear, to everyone because it's special. Y'all are special. I've learned so much from everyone and, like, about myself. It's been a dope ass process. I look forward to continuing. Okay, so the reason why I was absent, I don't know if you saw the other video, but y'all, I'm in, like, a living situation from hell. Like, it's very wild. Like, my landlord, allegedly, I don't know. I don't even want to go that far because, like, girls not trying to get caught up on no legal shit. But my dumbass landlord is just making my life very difficult. And it just seems like every time this person comes around or every time they get upset with me, some terrible shit happens to my car. And so on the 8th, I went outside to go look at my car. My tires were slashed and my shit's not running right. So anyway, there's that. And I kind of need to move. It's just crazy. And so I do have a GoFundMe up. Just in case you want to donate to it. You don't have to. Honestly, just thank you for even putting up with me while I'm, like, posting inconsistently because I had grand plans. And so I don't want, I really don't want that kind of stuff to affect what I'm doing on the internet or with my clients and stuff like that. And so, thank you for putting up with me kind of ghosting and stuff like that because it sucks and I'm trying to, like, be around, but I also just don't want to expose people to certain stuff. But yeah, so here's the fun part. Well, it's pretty quick. So here's the fun part. So this month I decided I want to do something a little bit different. And so what I want to do is, I want to show you the decks that I'm using. So I'm going to use these for all of the signs, all the readings, and, for all the signs. And so if you guys like these cards or whatever, definitely check them out. So I did want to show them to you. So I feel like I use this deck a lot, but y'all already know it is what it is. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It slaps. I've been using this one for a while, kind of off and on. Sometimes I switch out the Oracle cards I use, but I really do like this one. I'm feeling this one for the remainder of January. And then these Tea Leaf Fortune cards, which are really great. I think they're gonna kind of, is this gonna give us some specificity and some other stuff kind of going on. And then as always, you are gonna have a tarot card that kind of represents a major theme for the remainder of the month. And yeah, this deck, I really like this deck. I wanted to make sure that I could really interpret it in a way that, like, was natural for me, so that when I read for you guys would really like it. And so this is the Uncommon Tarot. and it is so nice. I look forward to showing y'all the cards. They are so pretty. They're collage style. And like, okay, so this is kind of like they have a silver gild on them. And then they're, ooh, saucy with the nails. Don't trip, they're just nail stickers, y'all. I ain't out here. Ain't no nail shops open. I can't go to a nail shop. Come on now. And so I did want to show you this deck. And yeah, that was it. So if you guys have any questions about the cards and stuff, I'm going to try to, you know, come up with more kind of instructional, not even instructional, but just tips and things like that. Gonna try to be more social on social media. And yeah, so thank you for listening and getting through these damn announcements. It's very long. I didn't expect it to be that long, but at least now you know which cards are being used, my excuses for dipping off, and just overall, thank you. So thanks again for watching videos, liking, subscribing, anything, whether you sent $1 or didn't send $1. Also, thank you if you've sent a donation. I really appreciate it. Just ever, you know, anything, kind words. Y'all are like, you know, it's very amazing how people can just be decent when you're going through it. And so I do appreciate that. And yeah, let's get cracking with your reading. It's gonna be fun. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm hyped. And you will be seeing more of me. So check you later. See you in your reading. What up, Aquarius? It's Aquarius season. You know what that means? Time to get weird. No, I'm so excited though. You know, I'm excited to start off with y'all's reading. If you watch the intro, then you already know which decks I am using, and that things are going to be a little bit different this month. I don't know. It's feeling like switching it up. So we're going to get into your first tarot card for the month. And just, I appreciate you. Happy birthday. That's just, keep it weird. I love it. All right. So here is your tarot card. Seven of Wands. Okay. Isn't that like, it's so cool? So this is Seven of Wands, right? So normally it's like a person holding a wand and they're defending themselves. So this is about defending, I think, ideas, your honor. For some people, maybe like a thesis defense or whatever. Just, I don't know. You went to school? But just maybe defending your ideas, or maybe. So, okay. The Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory, right? And so when you're on top, you got to defend it. It might also, it's lonely at the top sometimes, but it depends. But then one thing I just noticed, and this is what I love about it, is that there's a shooting star and there's dust being sprinkled directly on this head, this cat's head right here. So maybe you're defending some legit ideas that really are important to you. Like, maybe you understand what you're protecting. You understand that, like, it could be, too, that, like, if you're working on, like, a secret project, maybe secret projects. Okay. Sorry, that just, like, bounced out. Okay. For someone, a person who may have been manipulative in the past is a magician in reverse. They may be over here. And I say from the past because I have the Six of Cups and then also the Page of Wands. Maybe like some jerk from the past may try to hit you up, either when they're seeing you successful, and that may be the situation that some jerk who was like maybe they had talent and the ability, but instead of using it to like do something with themselves or to like get your help, they wanted to try to like take from you. So it could be like someone who tried to harvest your ideas, but someone like that, they may have been something that has happened or it will happen. And so just kind of be aware. You might even know that this person is doing that and you may be anticipating it, and that's why you're kind of like on guard because you know what's up. And one thing I could say is that they wouldn't be trying to, like, you know your idea is good because someone's trying to steal it. Yeah. Damn. Out here like, boom. But, you know, y'all give no old razzle-dazzle, so it doesn't even matter, right? That's like a part of the idea, if anything. But yeah, keep certain things to yourself. Certain things need to be surprises, and you already know. Why am I telling you this? You know. Okay, so let's get into the earlier part of the month. Oh yeah, and 9 of Wands. You were really like, I don't want to say going through it, but you were just over here like no new friends. Maybe you knew you're in a situation where someone was full of shit, but like, and you couldn't tell who it was, or maybe you just walked in and you're just like, yo, like, I don't really know none of y'all yet. And so until my guards are up until you earn it. So it could have been something in the past. But now again, it's like 7 of Wands is about defending a treasure almost. Okay. So one of the things I do like to do for the month is to figure out what's underneath or what you're learning. Okay. So yeah, so here's the thing. What's below the surface of this 7 of Wands is the King of Pentacles. So this may be something that really is a substantial thing, or this is something that's going to, it's like an investment, but also you're learning how to invest your time into yourself. Could be a business thing. But also investing in your ideas, like really putting your money behind your ideas is crazy. Like not in a bad way, but it's like it's an interesting sort of feeling and like thing that you're doing. And so I feel like if you're learning how to do that, it's like action with idea and like really doing it. And like when people are like, why are you doing that? It doesn't, you're like, no, no, no. I'm going to do this because it's important to me. Oh shit. And so, oh, if someone thinks that you're just out here not doing shit, you already know what I'm gonna tell you. Anyone who thinks that you're just loafing about or wasting your time or whatever, no. Because what you could also be doing is investing in a hobby or something that's fun or something that you enjoy doing. And like it rejuvenates you. It gives you the ability to rest and kind of kick back like, look, this person's chilling. Okay, they're like, look, I got this one right there if I need it. Otherwise, I'm just chilling. You know, a lot of the times with the 4 of Swords, it's like, it almost depicts someone who's dead. So, again, you like you're just chilling, but it's like you're out here like, and also it's so funny because the King of Pentacles also got them arms spread like, I'm chilling though. Maybe you are over here protecting a nest egg too. And then in the future, we have the Knight of Coins. And then the Ace of Coins. So see, whatever this is that you're doing, you might be investing in your future. Right now, you're here. Because again, it could be what's brewing is that you're going to become this King of Pentacles with this. Whatever this is that you're investing in. Could be actions or time. So it could be a job or career path. But I'm thinking mostly it could be physical things. It could really be anything. Anything that like translates into money in the long term, but you may need to take, I don't want to say take risks, but you're going to have to sort of learn, you have to like learn the route of it, or like you're going to have to learn how it goes. And so, and then you kind of like have to become the master of this path that you're going to go on. And so like you kind of understand like, hey, I gotta be poised, but also like pace yourself. Because like the cool thing about the Knight of Coins or the Knight of Pentacles, and I know that people, you know, hate how slow the Knight of Pentacles is, but the Knight of Pentacles also is paced, and it's just like, look, this is what I'm doing. And, you know, you have to learn how to build up like stamina and strength. You have to understand where, you know, the poisonous snakes are, or the holes in the ground and all the other shit, or when it's like rock slide season. Otherwise, your ass end up dead and you never make it. I don't know. Anyway, but you kind of understand that you're on this road or this path and you're eventually going to get there and be this King of Pentacles, but you understand this investment. But again, with this Ace of Pentacles, like you got all these damn pentacles, and I really shuffled this deck because I've used it a lot. is that it's pretty. You could also be making things. I don't know. For some reason, I think you could be making stuff. So that could be something. But like with the flowers and the pretty stuff, it could be too that it's your birthday season. Maybe people are giving you money. Or maybe they're just like investing in you, or they see your value, or like they want to give you like a big gift. I don't know. And at the bottom of your deck, you have the Seven of Swords. It's kind of like chilling, like, heh. And so sometimes I think it's kind of like, sometimes it can trigger like, or it can say like deception, or someone's lying or something like that. Someone feels like you. Maybe you're just like, haha, just in case I got to run off or do something like, but not really though. Maybe you appear this way, but that's not really the case. Let's see. Oh, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Priestess. Okay. You know what it could be? It could be a couple things. Could be a rat in that group of people you're going to be working with. You know, stay woke on that. With Three of Swords and the Priestess and the Devil, this is probably work related. Capricorn energy. It could have been something that you dealt with maybe last month. You might just see that someone's a jerk or that's a crappy situation. But this is this feels like a work thing to me. That came out of nowhere. Okay, so here's a couple things. One, if it's a work thing, just be aware, but also play by the rules. Don't play yourself. Two, if it's a love thing, this deception, this lie, this thing that's kind of over here like devil style, just like up your butt about it. Like, is that you? Maybe someone's gonna lie or break your heart or some shit. But I get like illusions, because like that's so funny. I've never really thought about the devil card as the actual devil, like for like the idea of like Satan. King Elias, master of illusions and stuff like that. And with the priestess is like, it could be an illusion. In a sense of like, you're maybe if you're trying to like see, like, I don't know what's gonna, you can't see the future on certain shit, and that's fine. Some things you just gotta write out, you gotta live, and that's okay. But you know, you can't, like, if you're kind of mentally stuck in thinking that someone's gonna lie to you and break your heart, or like, you know, get off of that. Either they gonna do it or they not gonna do it. You know, why worry about something that may never happen? But with work stuff, you always got to stay woke on the situation. So it's like, if you feel like someone's untrustworthy in a work situation, just hold back a little bit. And I say hold back a little bit. What's at the bottom of the deck? Four of Pentacles. So hold back. Just, you know, keep it moving though. So now we're going to move on to your tea leaves. That was a good little run right there. Okay, Aquarius. So here are your tea leaves. So this is just like going to be a random situation or thing that may happen. It may resonate with the first part of the reading. It may not. Then we're going to go over to your oracle card, and we are going to call it for the end of your reading for the remainder of this month. Why do I feel like I said July instead of January? I hope I didn't say July. Shit, I meant January. You know, y'all, it's been a while. Okay, so here we go. Okay. All right. So, got some tea leaf cards over here. Let me just look at them really quick, because the way I interpret them is kind of like, it's like I don't just read them off. I just kind of like think in the context of Okay, here we go. So if it's a work thing, maybe you feel like you're in contact with someone who is going to get you sick. That is one thing that I'm thinking. Because I just thought about, like, that's just the one. Because you got the cane, and it's talking about paying attention to your health. A lot of Aquarians are typically pretty health conscious, though, or just aware of what's going on. But also, don't do any risky, weird shit. Another pentacle. Oh, also, you better not be stressing yourself out about like a partnership you're going into with someone who is an artist or a fire sign. Maybe you're stressed out about how you're going to like offer them something. But okay, that's just the one thing. But that's just for the cane one. The other thing is, oh, okay. Because it's so funny. You have all these other cards. It's like the only one that's pinned to your health. So again, it might be that you're stressing out about something that hasn't happened yet or may not happen. Because you also got the tulip, which is about great passion. Archway, and it's like new possibilities, paths opening up. So again, it's just like that thing where it's just like, okay, you're moving forward, you're doing these things, you're holding on to certain stuff or holding back so that you can protect what's yours. And then and it's with the nest is like you want emotionally secure, loving family, but then also a period of prosperity with the bread. You have all those pentacles, which is like kind of a lot, right? Building a foundation, that's why, oh dang, okay, that might be why you press in. If it's one of those things where you're just like, all these things are coming together and you're starting to think about like maybe how you want to start to build a foundation and what that means and all that stuff. Oh, okay, if you shot your shot, maybe you just now are hearing back from this person, and one card that's just at the bottom of the deck, or the other split, because I tend to split it, is that there's a card that says Dark Man, Dealings with the Dark Man. Someone with dark features, dark hair, take that as you will. Could also just be someone who wears a lot of black. So I try to like take it not super literal. Or take it, make it extra like literal, or just like, you know. So, all right. So that's kind of where we're at, you know, with that reading. And I don't know, do you need advice? Are you feeling like you need advice? It seems like things are going really well. So I guess so far the advice would be like, I mean, damn, maybe examine these fears that you have that may be the boogeyman in your life. So it's like, if like, let's say if your money's cool, then you don't really have to worry about it. You just got to stay responsible with your money and stay responsible with like how you plan things, or realistic. If it's about your emotions and you're in a secure relationship, like, then think about like, okay, what about this is stressing me out? Is it like losing the security that you have in the relationship? Is it about investing because you feel like if you invest more, you're going to lose more? A lot of people freak out about that. If it's a job, it could be the same thing, but with the job thing, it could be like someone could be out here potentially getting other people sick. Or it could be, you got a card that said clean it up, but it came out sideways. So it could be get your shit together. But trust yourself if it's a work thing. I'll leave it at that. You got to, because I just got to understand. We got thinker and then time for a nap. This lets me know that you have probably been overthinking a lot of different situations too much. You're like, that's so literal, sis. But here we go. I'm going to do one little mini clarifier just to get me together. See, 2. We got the death card. We got the 8 of swords. Okay. If you look at your life realistically and you go, oh, all these different things have changed and you feel like you're changing and it's just like a little scary because you don't recognize who you're looking at, that's okay. But you need to get out of this mindset if you're in it, because this might not be for you. You could be feeling great about everything. Oh, yeah, you're not being so impulsive and stressed out. Yeah, you can feel those feelings about like having a little bit of anxiety about it. But sometimes that anxiety or excitement is because you're out here doing the damn thing and it just is weird, you know? So don't psych yourself out. You got this. But yeah, Aquarius, that was your January. Sorry it's a little late. But I appreciate you. Much love. I'll see y'all in the other videos. Check out the other major placements in your chart if you feel so inclined to, and I will see you around, okay? Bye.